Hey y'all, so my name is Ashley and thank you for clicking on my video. That was really nice of you. Today I'm going to be doing a purpley gothic tutorial and I will be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Bloodlust palette. If you have a problem with that, then this is not the video for you. I also have a little surprise at the end, so you should totally watch the entire thing through or you're just gonna miss it. But if you want to see how I did all of this, then you just gotta keep watching it. I don't know what else to tell you. Alright, so now that we are zoomed in, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Yes, for once my hair is down. It is not in a ponytail. It's like a little mini one, but it's enough to get it out of my face and not drive me absolutely batshit crazy. So, as I said already, we are going to be doing a little fall kind of like, I don't know, I'm ready for Halloween. I'm ready for like purples and smoky eyes and grunginess and dark lipstick. So that's what we're going for today. And I am going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Bloodlust palette and possibly adding a little bit of the cremated palette. But you don't necessarily need the cremated palette to do what I'm going to do. Basically just going to use the black. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do today. I know some people have a problem using Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I don't really care what these rich people fight about. I really don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna buy what I'm gonna buy. I don't even really know what's fully going on. Like I'll watch some of the drama channels and stuff, but like I'm usually watching it when I'm cleaning house. So like I'm not fully paying attention, and I really don't really. It's not that I don't care. People have done what they've done in the past. You don't know them personally. Like where do you have the right to judge? I didn't realize that you were God. So my opinion, you don't have to agree with it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple. So that's my disclaimer. May sound a little bitchy. I'm not going to put on a fake persona. So, that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So I actually already primed my eyes. I've been using the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer, and this one's in the shade Rose. So I've been using this a lot lately, and I really, really like it. And it's only like $2.50 at Ulta. Can't complain about that. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a pretty decently dense fluffy brush right here and dip into the shade Vivid Mood. So this is going to be a matte purple. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply it in my crease. And so this video is not 10,000 hours long. We're going to go ahead and just do one eye on camera. So like I said, I'm just going to apply it in the crease. Just kind of back and forth motions. But I am ready for Halloween. I even went and got my nails done, like all like black and purple. I wear black all the time year round anyway, so my wardrobe hasn't changed. But I've started pulling out like little Halloween-y decorations. Even though in certain parts of the house there is like skull decor and kind of like, I don't even know what to call it, like gothic-y decor. I keep throughout the year out, but now it's September. I'm ready to just like go ahead and put everything out. And I asked y'all on Instagram like what you would rather see. Would you like to see like a end of the summer tutorial because you know Labor Day's this weekend, or would you rather see fall? And everyone was like fall. Like I think we're just all ready for this year to be over with. I know. My favorite part of like doing Halloween is decorating the house because we have an absurd amount of Halloween decorations to the point where I can't even remember what we have, but I'm super excited to go ahead and pull all those out this weekend and just start decorating. Tell me what your favorite part is. I know some people they just like enjoy like the fact that it's fall and they can go to Starbucks and get a pumpkin spice latte. So I kind of got like my little outline of what I'm going to do on my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and just use a off-brand, what are these called? It's gone. Shadow switch, right? Maybe. And just kind of like get that shadow off. And dip into the shade Deviant. And I'm going to go ahead and press it into the inner corner. I'm just going to press it in. Because I'm going to blend it all together in just a little bit. But it's such a pastel shade. You have to pack this shade on. Deviant is such a beautiful, very matte lilac-y. It's like whatever's lighter than lavender shade. And in order to get that pigment, you have to use a white base. And I honestly forgot to put a white base on, or I would have done it. Or you have to pack the shade on. Like, there's no in between. So I'm just going to go ahead and pack it on to the first half of my eyelid in my inner corner right here. I'm sorry. And if you see me keep looking down, I have a baby monitor right here. I'm just checking on Ethan because he is napping. He had a rough day at school. He was playing with a toy and just like kept running into a wall, and poor little thing busted his lip. He was a little grouchy trying to get down for a nap today. I'm going to go ahead and use a much fluffier brush, and I'm going to be dipping into the shade Blood Queen. And this is a vibrant matte purple. And I'm going to dust that off before I apply it. I'm going to go ahead and apply it not in the outer corner, but the space that's still above my eyelid right here, blending it in with the shade Deviant. I'm going to start by packing it on and then use circular motions to blend it together. Because if I'm correct, I believe this one is a pressed pigment. Less is more, instead of, you know, just... You can always add product, but you can never take it away. So I'm kind of bringing it up in my crease a little bit because, like I said earlier, that shade we laid down before is just kind of like a guide. And plus, you know, I'm going to bring it up a little bit later. But it kind of just keeps... I like to put a color in my crease because it keeps me in check on where I don't want to go above. I have really small eyes. I don't have a lot of lid space to work with. So I have to be careful that I don't go too far up and too far out. I'm actually going to get a different brush. I'm going to go back to using this dense brush right here because I'm not having much luck getting it to blend. I feel like with this brush, I can blend a lot easier. And that one is a natural bristle. Natural bristle makeup brush. I nearly said hairbrush, and I realized that we're not doing hair. I'm going to take the littlest bit of the shade Blood Queen on this brush. I'm going to dust as much as I can off, and I'm going to go ahead and blend the shades right down the middle between Deviant and Blood Queen. Oh, my dogs are about to go crazy. I just saw one walk by my front door. It's about to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Okay. This is where I'm going to be pulling the cremated palette out, and I'm using the black. I mean, honestly, you can use really any black. There's not a black in Bloodlust, so that's why I'm pulling this one out. And I feel like it's not spooky unless there's black in it. So I'm going to take another, like, this one's not as fluffy as the last, fluffily. That's a new word for you. This one is not as fluffy as the last brush, but it's still pretty dense. And I'm going to dip it into the shade Hearse, which is that black shade. And I'm going to dust quite a bit of that off. And just... I told you that we're going to bark. I'm going to apply a little bit on the outer corner. And blending it into Blood Queen. I want it to come out a little bit, and like kind of to a point. So I'm going to keep adding some more and like dusting it off and kind of just like swooping it. I'm going to use a similar motion to winged eyeliner. I'm kind of flick it out. So I'm going to like keep doing that. And then doing it this way to kind of get that point. If that makes absolutely any sense at all. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. And I just like to make things complicated. But you see how it's now comes to a point? So that's what I was going for. Now it's time to go back and deepen up Blood Queen and Deviant and bring it all together. So I'm just dipping back into the shades that I was using before. So Blood Queen, Deviant, and just brightening the colors up and blending them together so everything kind of just meshes together real nicely. So I'm going to use a clean fluffy brush and just kind of blend it all out. With an angled fluffy brush right here, go back into the shade Vivid Mood and bring it into the crease, blending it all together, and also kind of not softening the black, but tying the black into the purples. Next, I want to take my finger and I'm going to dip into the shade Pink Magic, and I'm going to be pressing that in, pressing it on my eyelid around, you see where Deviant and Blood Queen meets? That's where I'm going to go ahead and press it in. I know this palette came out in like, I think it was the beginning of the year, and I played with it a bunch then. Like if you look at this palette, it's pretty much been like all the, what do you call it, the embossments are gone. But I feel like it's a much more like fall palette. I don't know, to me it just like screams fall and Halloween. Not because like it's like Halloween themed, but because of the purples. And I don't know, like to me, I use a lot of purples year round, but I wear a lot of purple during Halloween time. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, apply a winged liner and some false lashes. And the lashes I'm gonna use today are from Bella & Co. And these are in the style Tease. So if you can see that, it's kind of hard because it's clear packaging. I'm gonna find a better way for you to see it. But these are the lashes I'm gonna go ahead and apply, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and put my lashes through on a wing liner, and now I wanna go ahead and do the bottom lash line and the inner corner. And I always like to do that last. Like I don't know what it is where I'm like, I'm gonna put my lashes on and then I'm gonna do all that. I don't know, it's just how I work. Let me go make my dog be quiet. Rio's show ended. Like if she's like in the living room by herself, she has to have like she likes to have TV on, but she's particular about her TV shows. So she likes to watch the originals. It keeps her quiet and keeps her from not barking. So I had to go tell Netflix we were still watching. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom lash line, and I'm going to be using a smudge brush. So just like very dense brush right here. And I'm gonna dip into the shade Dungeon. And I'm going to be bringing it from the outer corner here and towards, probably gonna stop a little over halfway. Just bringing it down and just smudging it. So that way it's not like black, but it's still dark. I just love the faces that I pull. Like I'm just like, no. Really hope I don't have any boogers hanging from my nose. I'm going to go in with that same brush into the shade Vivid Mood, just to tie everything together. So just sweeping it across, blending it all together, so I can make a nice one cohesive look. And for the inner corner, I'm going to be using a little precision brush, and I'm going to be dipping into the shade Take the Crown. This is just a like metallic lavender. I'm going to pick it up and just press it on the inner corner, putting a little bit underneath and a little bit above. I like to do these steps to see, I guess, I do them after my lashes, because once you put your lashes on, your look changes depending on the size of your lashes, and like these ones are huge. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I gotta make sure my lashes go with what I'm doing underneath and in the inner corner as well. So I'm gonna finish out this look, and then that would be it. So let me go ahead and throw on some lips and talk about something else. Alrighty, so I went ahead and for the lips, lost my train of thought and it's just like gone. Okay, anyway, Jeffree Star's liquid lip in the shade, Deceased. And then I went ahead and put on the gloss in the shade Soft Core Sparkle. So this was one that came out of my Valentine's mystery box, or it's one I purchased off Mercari because it didn't come in a Valentine's mystery box. And then I went ahead and added some blush and some highlight, and I used the Milk Cosmetics new Digital Dust Blush Duos. And for blush, I used shades Buzzkill, both shades mixed together. And then for highlight, I actually used the shade Honey from the Raw Honey one. Oops, yeah, upside down. I'm going to go ahead and link it. I unboxed these, and I'll just link the video and my thoughts and opinions on those. With all of this done, kind of lost my train of thought. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is, this is why I didn't cut it off kind of earlier, is that I am like this close to 100 subscribers. So I really appreciate every single one of y'all for actually like watching me ramble on YouTube. Like, it's like, what is this girl talking about? Because I rewatched this and I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? I don't even know. But, and I'm kind of bitchy, so I kind of really appreciate that someone's sitting there listening to me bitch and rant. It's appreciated. Like, I'm surprised that people actually want to watch it. So, thank you, everybody. And I know a lot of people really don't like Jeffree Star, and which is like kind of hard, and why I haven't really like used his products, and why I kind of didn't post it all this summer. But I really enjoy the Bloodlust palette and the entire Bloodlust collection. I like purples. I like to play with deeper, darker shades. I like a little bit of a gothic look. So to me, it's my favorite palette that he's ever came out with. Here is another Bloodlust palette that I'm going to go ahead and give away to one of y'all. And the rules to enter is quite simple. You have to obviously be subscribed to my YouTube channel, because if not, that's just rude. Second, you have to be subscribed to my Instagram, because then that's like how I'm going to message you. So you have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and my Instagram. And I'm going to leave my Instagram handle down below. And if I can figure out how to work a computer, I will put it right here. And all you have to do on Instagram is like this look with a purple heart emoji, and then you're entered. Simple as that. If that makes any sense. If I rambled too much trying to tell you about it, then I will, type everything down, put it down below. But if you would like to see me do some more like fall gothic-y tutorials, go ahead and like this video. Comment down below on what palette you would like me to use. If you don't like Jeffree Star, tell me what other palette that you would like me to use. I probably have it, because I don't know how to stop spending money. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye y'all.